There have been very few collegiate athletic programs across the country that have made as big of a splash in recent years as the Liberty Flames. They joined the FBS level at football in 2018. Additionally, the Olympic sports have won over 20 conference titles in the ASUN. Well, now they make a bigger splash by joining the Conference USA. And to talk about that, we are now joined by Athletic Director Ian McCaw here in studio. Ian, first off, thanks for having us. The studio is fantastic across the board. The facilities are next level, but I want to ask you, how exciting is a move like this to Conference USA?
Well, we're really excited about it. Certainly it's going to be a great challenge for our student athletes, elevating the level of competition, but we think they'll be ready to meet that higher standard, and certainly great exposure for our program, higher platform to compete upon, and we're really looking forward to 2023 making this step up.
Now, specifically at the football level, you've been an independent for the last couple of seasons. What made this the right time to make the move back into a conference?
Well, Liberty sought an FBS conference affiliation for well over a decade, and for whatever reasons it hasn't worked out in the past, but the timing was right this time, and it really gives us a chance to bring all of our sports together in an FBS conference, and again, we're really eager to do that.
Now, specifically across the board now, with the move, I mean, what made Conference USA stick out compared to some of the other conferences that you could have joined?
Well, certainly some great relationships to begin with. I've known Commissioner McCaw for many years, a number of the athletic directors as well, and so that was certainly exciting. But as we looked at what Conference USA brought to the table in terms of everything from television exposure to the markets that we'd be in, to the quality of institutions, it was very appealing.
And you've got a great fan base, alumni base as well. What does this mean for them, and then also the community of Lynchburg, to make a move like this?
We do. We have a very large student body, 125,000, and so it's a very rapidly growing alumni base. And as we looked at the Conference USA markets, we have a lot of alumni in those markets, so we're looking forward to engaging them and activating them as we get to the various COSA destinations in the future.
125,000 enrollment? That's fantastic. And it's a huge, beautiful campus stacked with beautiful facilities as well. What has gone into the facilities and getting that up to par with now joining a conference like this?
Yeah, Kyle, it's a very modern campus. We've invested about $1.2 billion into rebuilding this campus over the last decade, so very modern. A couple things that people always comment on is snowplex. So we have a synthetic ski slope, so people can go skiing and tubing year-round, and but really it is state-of-the-art in every way, and we're very, very blessed with the athletic facilities as well.
Now, are you a skier and a snowboarder? Are you tubing down the mountain? What are you doing?
I tube. I have done that, and we actually had NCAA President Mark Emmert tube down the mountain. So we've had some celebrities along the way also.
Now, how much can a city like Lynchburg benefit from a move like this? So many big markets in the conference, and then, of course, Lynchburg, a gorgeous town in its own right.
Yeah, I think Lynchburg's going to benefit, obviously, as we bring in high-quality competition. We're going to fill up hotels and restaurants, and so it'll be great for the local economy. And this is a beautiful part of the country. We're tucked in the Blue Ridge Mountains, so if people like outdoor sports, outdoor activities from hiking, biking, jogging, this is a great place to do it.
And now I'm just thinking of the comparison of FIU coming to town, staying in those hotels, and then having the Panthers from Miami sliding down the slopes in the snow. I think that's going to be a fun thing to look at throughout. But outside of football, how much more visibility do you feel like this gives the Olympic sports and the Olympic programs of this athletic department as a whole?
Well, we really have high-quality Olympic sports, and so we put a lot of emphasis into our Olympic programs, and this will give them a big boost as well.
How long has this been in the works to move a conference? I know you said it had been in quite some time, and then what was the lead-up process like?
Yeah, so again, Liberty's explored a FBS conference affiliation for well over a decade, and just again hadn't worked. We were able to move up to FBS in football as an independent through a waiver we received from the NCAA in 2017.
How much did the move to FBS kind of open the door for this to happen across the board?
Well, it gives us a lot more exposure, and obviously we've had a lot of success with FBS football under Coach Freeze. His record's 25-9 in the 3 years here at Liberty, and so we've won back-to-back bowl games, and we're bowl eligible for a third straight year. So we've had some big wins. We beat Virginia Tech and Syracuse, and earlier we beat Baylor our last year of FCS. So we're excited about the direction of our program, and again, we think we can be a valuable asset for Conference USA.
Do you feel like that sort of value and the level of play that the football team has achieved at the next level will continue throughout the athletic department?
Yeah, we think, when you have success, all boats rise, and so certainly the success of football has, I think, helped all of our programs. But, we have a great basketball program under Richie McCaw, and again, across the whole spectrum of our sports, we're thriving right now.
So this is the third conference since 1988 that Liberty has been a part of and been affiliated with. What makes this one the most exciting of those three?
Well, again, just the platform. Obviously, getting to the FBS level is a huge, really momentous occasion for our athletic program and our university. And again, it's going to cause us to have to elevate our standard, and that's going to be a great challenge for our coaches and staff and student athletes.
Athletic Director Ian McCaw joining us in studio. You can follow @Conference USA for more. Thanks for joining us, Ian.
Thanks, Kyle.